Hi, welcome in, Aries. This is your June monthly energies, monthly messages. I hope you're all doing well. Yeah, it's energy is going to start amping up, ladies and gents. So get ready. It's a beautiful month. A lot of opportunities for healing. Venus and Jupiter have this beautiful dance that they're doing. So expansion in love, expansion in money. Chiron also gives us an opportunity to heal any of our relationships with money, our relationship with our own stability and our physical body. And so just an incredible month for healing. It's going to be interesting as the lunar nodes change signs in July. We'll talk about that a little later, but there's definitely this June feels like this. I'm okay, so I'm hearing the last ditch effort. I don't know if that's collectively or if that's for you, Aries. I kind of feel like it's a little bit of a both, so we'll see what comes out in your cards. But it's a last ditch effort to really get good with ourselves, get good with what it is that we want to create and who we are creating, as we create that. Really getting solid in our, I just got chills down my legs on that. So really getting solid in our self-confidence, our self-worth, our value, not settling anymore. So let's take a look for you, Aries. So for those of you who are new, welcome in. Great to have you. Please hit the subscribe button and the little bell so you can get notification when I go live, which I'm going to be starting to do again coming up very shortly. So we have patience flying right out of my deck here. I'm being drawn to the number, it's a 16, so the number 7. This is a very divinely guided moment. They all are, but there's something specific for you, Aries, that the timing of whatever it is you're moving through, that's the most important thing, is the timing of it, not the how it occurs, or the who it occurs with, or the when. Well, the when is the timing, right? But like the where. So I'm really feeling this. I'm really feeling this like a horse straining at the reins here, really wanting to get going. But Aries, you're being asked to just, channel your other energies within you. I know you're a fire sign, your action, Mars is your ruling planet. You want to go. You want to do. And if there's something here coming through that says if you go too quickly, you're going to overshoot your target. So you want to make sure you don't do that. I'm seeing an arrow moving toward a target, but I'm not seeing it hit the target. So I don't know if it falls short or if it goes past it. So there's something about being, be careful that you don't miss the mark. I gotta write that down. All right, anything else for June for Aries, my lovely Aries? Got a few friends that are Aries. I love my Aries. Anything else? Anything that you can kind of narrow in on with this? What this is for? Ooh, goodness, strength. The angel of strength is here. So yeah, so if you're familiar with tarot, the strength card usually shows a depiction of a woman holding back a lion, like kind of trying to restrain the lion. But we can interpret that in a lot of ways. Here, I'm feeling that this is meant for you. You're being guided right now to really restrain yourself. I know you want to go and maybe, like I mentioned before, you just might want to go too quickly for this. and you're being asked to really temper yourself, slow down. This is a time to really gain your inner strength, your mental strength, your emotional strength, and your physical strength for many of you, because I feel like we're leaving a time period when, you know, you've done so much for everybody else, Aries, and coming up, it could be Lionsgate with this lion here, that that might be the timing of this, is that Lionsgate energy, the 8-8 portal, between the 726 and 8-8 portal. So that where this starts to maybe unfold for you, or you're going to be able to at least start putting something into practice, like your resilience and your patience. I mean, I think people are going to look at you and go, where did that patience come from? You know. All right, let's see what this is referring to. Well, it's referring to your happiness, your wish. There's something that you have been wanting for a freaking long time, Aries, and you're getting it. And I just want to say your patience is going to be paid in an exuberant amount. I can't pronounce the word that they're bringing through, but exuberant. I could say that one. Yeah, I'm being shown the Seven of Pentacles. We'll see if it comes out in your spread here. But there's definitely something about the timing. You're going to be able to look back and say, thank God I did not rush through that. Or because it's so important that we don't have to go back and redo something. I'm going to give you a little bit of an example. In a roundabout way here. I had an experience recently where I had to plan something out, and I went a step too far, where I had to backtrack and I had to pick up the part of the plan that I missed going forward. So it's very important that you do take your time through this. I feel like Spirit's it's definitely holding your hand, walking beside you, walking behind you. I'm hearing as well. Really, like they're like guiding you. Like, no, go this way. No, okay, this way. So I feel like you've been feeling that for a while, Aries. Five of Wands. Yeah, there's this inner conflict that just wants to go. It's like you're like really chomping at the bit here. We've got Two of Cups. Could involve another individual, another energy. There's been a lot of resistance to this union. Whatever this is for you, there's the Five of Cups. Okay, I'm getting it. We've got the Six of Wands here. No, Four of Wands. What I'm getting right off the bat here is this could be a reunion with someone, or a coming together of someone, whether it's someone that you've known before or not. It doesn't make a difference, but there's a coming together here of you and another individual. There's been a lot of resistance on both your part and their part, because I'm getting that once bitten, twice shy quote, phrase, whatever you want to say, that saying. So both of you have been leery about approaching this, but it's something that you both wish for. There's union here with the Four of Wands. There's stability. Something is really opening up here, and your life is just going to be. You're going to look back on this and go, wow, just wow, universe. What else for Aries for June? June is really opening up a beautiful portal. Can't say it. Portal for you. We've got the Palace of Wands. This is, your inspiration. where are you going to, yeah, I just get that feeling again. You're just like chomping at the bit, wanting to go, 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 go. And it will go, but when it's time, see how she's like holding this clock here. And the clock says 11 minutes after 10. So we've got, so 10, 11. It's got, so two things coming through. It's got the 111, right? We take out the 0 and it's 3-1. So you may be seeing that. That could be a confirmation for you that this reading is for you. Also, there's the 10 and the 11. It means there's a progression that's happening. But we also have this 5 here, this 50. It reduces to the 5, which tells me that there's something that needs to fall away first. Could be mentally, emotionally, like, you know, like I said, once bitten, twice shy. Taking a look at that, taking a look at the lessons that you've learned when you were disappointed before in relationship. But I feel like you want a connection, and that's the thing. You don't want just a relationship. You want a connection, something that has staying power, that something that has emotional depth to it. And there have been moments where you're like maybe questioning yourself if you're ready or not. There's definitely this internal back and forth here. I also have the 2 5s. No. Well, if I could read my cards right. So I do have a 5 on the table. So there's another 5. So there is a shift that's occurring. But I have the 4 of Cups. 4 of Cups. There is, I'm still getting that once bitten, twice shy, you know, kind of looking at the past going, you know, can I really accept this cup? You know, what if this cup is the same as all these other cups down here, and it has disappointment, it has stagnation, it has sadness, it has meh, you know, really evaluating that cup. I feel like you've been presented with this cup, whatever this cup is for you. New job. I feel like for many of you, this is going to be a love partnership. Oops, sorry, didn't realize I was kicking my tripod. But something comes in and kind of busts open the gates here. How like this is showing that, you know, the doors are opening, and oh, you know, something comes through really incredible. That's an interesting sound my phone made. So yeah, so as that my phone went off as I was doing that, that was just, you know, divine intervention, divine orchestration coming through here. Definitely something about the timing of this. We also have the Palace of Swords. This deck is the only deck that has these palace cards, and these are like, you know, for me, it depends on how the rest of the cards fall out, but the palace cards are more of our ourselves, you know, our minds, our inspirations, our security, our home, our body. Yeah, divine intervention is coming in here this month for you, Aries. And like I said, I always say, you know, I am recording this for June 2026, but whenever you see it and it resonates for you, that is when it's meant for you. That's how you know. You could see it 5 years from now and you're like, wow, this is really hitting for what I'm going through now. So, and that's when it's your reading, right? So let's finish out my spread here for Aries Spirit. 7 of Swords. I feel like you try to talk yourself out of something. 10 of Wands rather. Yeah, you try to talk yourself out of something. Started to sweat with those last two cards. Wow. This is something that's weighing very heavily on you. Definitely once bitten, twice shy. But here's the thing. carrying that around with you it's gotten pretty freaking heavy, hasn't it, Aries? It's gotten really heavy. Carrying that mental back talk, so how I'm hearing it, around with you has really taken its toll. Take a breath. Take a drink. It's definitely getting warm. Definitely getting warm up in here. Let's take a look at the Two of Cups. It's your new destiny. It's your new path. Spirit is asking you to trust. That's why this has taken a little bit of time. Take a look at the Five of Wands. Why is Aries fighting this? What has occurred maybe in the past? Eight of Pentacles. So quite possibly in the past, you were the one who put all the work in. And you're like, I'm not doing that anymore. I'm not. I'm looking for something that's, someone sees me, I see them. It's reciprocal. It's harmonious. It's for life. Swans mate for life. You're looking for this incredibly deep, deep, deep emotional experience. But I've got this, can I trust it coming through? And talk to me, Four of Cups. What has occurred in the past for Aries that has, other than putting all the work in? I'm also hearing with the Eight of Pentacles is you're not sure that you've got it in you to do this again. So if this, for some of you, this is someone coming back. My nose is itching, so I've got some energies flowing through me. If this is someone coming back, you don't want to be disappointed again. So if you're still holding on to that's where you start. When you're being held back, being refined, having patience, that's when you want to sit with all those old feelings again. If you're still thinking, I can't do this, I'm not going to be the one to put all the work in. Well, then you've got to check in with yourself. We've got the Page of Swords and the Hierophant coming in here, and this one says faith on this card in this deck. So the Four of Cups is Spirit's really asking you to open yourself up and surrender here. Let go of the past, surrender the past thoughts, the past memories, because if you've done the work here, if you've really done the inner work, and well, no offense here, but if you're still having resistance, even that inner resistance is a little bit of letting you know where there's a little more tweaking to do. Okay, you've done a great deal of work on yourself. I can see that here. And you just want this incredible connection with someone, this partnership with someone. But you've got to have it with yourself. You've got to have it with your divine connection yourself, first and foremost, before you can magnetize it in with another. And this is what Spirit's doing. They are refining you in this time. For many of you, I feel like you've already met this person, again, whether it's somebody new that has come in or someone that's returning from your past. I don't quite have that, but it's coming out of my mouth, so I'm going to say it. You might be wondering why this hasn't gotten off the ground yet. check in with yourself, see where you're questioning, see where you're doubting, see where you're internally, saying nope, nope, nope to everything. Spirit's asking you to let go a little bit and allow them to work through you and through this connection. If you don't want to be disappointed like you were in the past, so I'm giving that example. You know how, I don't know if you've done it or not. I mean, I'm sure I have somewhere in my grown up years where, you just feel something's not working out, or you have these old memories or these old wounds that are, sorry, my phone is going off. So it's like, yes, confirmation that what I'm saying is happening here. It's like, so you break up with the person, or you do something that is like, and you're like, I'm going to do it before they can do it to me. Stop. You're only hurting yourself here, right? Well, you're hurting both of you, but you're really hurting yourself. You're not thinking it that you are, but you are. Allow yourself to be open to receive this beautiful gift from the divine that just wants to burst through those doors. What is this down here? Seven of Swords and the Ten of Wands here. Ten of Coins, but it's kind of like on the wonky side here. I need more, Spirit. Okay. There's another Palace of Cups here. You're so, okay, this is, I don't know, this is for someone in particular. You are so paralyzed by being hurt. The memory of being hurt. The memory of how it felt to be hurt. How it felt to be disappointed. You're really being tempered right now and refined to heal all of that, because there is a beautiful long-standing connection that's trying to come in for you, Aries. And if it hasn't arrived yet, or here's the thing, it could have, like I said, it could have already arrived, could already start being shown itself to you. You could have met somebody and then you can't stop thinking about them, and there's just a little bit of a friendly banter with them. There's something here. It's like once you open yourself up and you surrender to the divine timing and the divine orchestration of this situation, I got chills, man. You're going to be so surprised at the depth. And maybe that's what this clenching is. You're so used to those surface level connections that do disappoint you. This is the real deal. Ooh, oh my gosh, chills all the way down my legs too. Again, so 10 of Pentacles. This has staying power, Aries. If you let it. You're putting too much on yourself. You're putting too much on this connection before it even has an opportunity to get off the ground. Do not self-sabotage here, Aries. Don't do it, because this could be, I feel like this could be so surprising in so many ways. Could be somebody that's not your type. You would never think that you would be with somebody like that looks like, or that does that job, or whatever about them is just like not your norm. Well, good, because the norm has been disappointing in the past, right? So let the universe bring something new in for you. And that's what they're doing. I mean, this is like at your doorstep here, it feels like. It could be surprising at how deep you feel about this person and this connection. It could also be surprising at how deep this person feels for you. Like, this could be like this, is this too good to be true situation? And no, it's not too good to be true. This is what you deserve, Aries. This is your divine birthright. This is your destined path. You're meant to be with this individual, this beautiful soul, that feels like when the two of you are together, it just opens doors for you in many areas of your life. Abundance starts flowing. You go from the 8 to the 10 of Pentacles. Beautiful. You've got 3 Palace cards, so this is like really wanting to stabilize in your life and in your field, and Spirit wants you to fully feel it on every level in your vessel, right? Have faith. This is something that could actually end up in a marriage type situation, if that's what you're looking for. We've got the King of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Beautiful. Ooh, look at that. You can't make this shit up, Aries. King and Queen of Wands. This is a dynamic duo is what I'm hearing. But you're being asked to be patient with yourself. Be patient. Give yourself grace is what I'm hearing. Give yourself grace through this process, because this isn't like all those other situations where you've had to have your guard up, where you've been disappointed, where you've never, you know what you're doing? In a nutshell, you are trading confusion for clarity. And that could be freaky. That clarity holds a totally different frequency than confusion does. And that might be where this inner conflict is coming from, because it's new. It's like you want it so badly, but then when you receive it, your body doesn't know how to receive it. Doesn't know how to receive the frequency. Every day, moments throughout your day, just breathe and open. Allow a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more, until it becomes so lovely and comfortable. Not where you settle, but just so you're able to receive it fully. Because man, oh man, this connection is going places, Aries. It's going to light your world and their world on fire. I'm hearing it is going to be very passionate. It's like one of those those things. It's going to be very passionate. Passionate conversations. Passionate silences even, I'm hearing. So I love that. So it's like, even you don't have to have a conversation when you're together. It's just being together. You can feel and you can hear the zing in the air, right? But it's not going to be, it isn't going to be like this anymore. You're done with that. You've done the work on yourself. You've healed so much of your disappointment in past relationships, and that's what they were. They were just relationships. They were stepping stones so you can experience that. So when you experience the totally opposite, so you've had confusion, right? Now when you're about ready to receive a clarity connection, a connection that's based on clarity and rooted and anchored in clarity, Four of Wands, right? Then, you know, you gotta recalibrate, and your system, your nervous system is so used to the confusion. Now you've got to get it used to receiving the clarity, trusting yourself, trusting the divine, trusting whoever else is involved, that what you're receiving is absolutely for you. You're in alignment. I've got nothing else to add here. I feel like, so right now Uranus is in Gemini. Could be some very very straightforward truths spoken, like from both of you. It's gonna be shocking. This Tower is not something that's crumbling. There's been a foundation that's already been built. This is the shock and awe. This is the surprise. It's like you're just not, you're going to look back at, like I said before, you're going to look back at this time and you're going to be like, wow. Wow, what an amazing thing this is. What amazing timing Spirit had. What I can see clearly now why I was being tempered, why I was being held back when I wanted to go. You're going to understand it all. I gotta say, I feel Lionsgate is very specific for you. So it is a fellow fire sign energy, Leo time, but I'm just, because I'm getting that strength card, I'm feeling, yeah, I'm again got the tingles down my legs. So put a note in that, put a pin in there. I'm gonna put it here. I'm gonna, and I'll be able to look back for the timing. Yeah, so remember what I said earlier, be cautious that you don't miss your mark. It's going to be so important that when each step that you take, it's taken through the guidance that you're receiving, and only that guidance. You're going to know it because it's going to vibrate in your body. It's going to feel right. So this is all in divine timing. Let's get a final card for my beautiful Aries peeps out there. Yeah, the only way this can come in is so I just want to confirm for you, if you're questioning whether or not you've done enough work on yourself, you have, because your vibration has reached a frequency that is actually calling this in. So when it shows up, you're gonna that, you know, be sure to tell yourself that, okay, now I understand that. I can see now that this is coming into my experience because I've reached that frequency to magnetize it in. So, you know, I do get a little bit of this questioning yourself. Don't sabotage it. Don't shoot yourself in the foot here. Get out of your own way, Aries. Oh boy, I'm usually saying that to myself as a Capricorn. But this is going to be beautiful if you let it. And you're going to let it. Yes, you are. Healer. You have powerful healing gifts. Have faith in your abilities. Stay true to your path as a healer. So, you know, I just want to say you could meet this individual through a healing session you do for them, maybe for the first time. But I also want to just say, you know, just keep doing what you're doing. Keep raising your vibration. Keep being of service as to whatever you're been put here to be of service, you know, to the greater good of all, you know, to the greater good. So it's just like you've done the healing on yourself. Let Spirit show you that you have. Let them show you how far you've come. All right, Aries? I am going to leave it there. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you next time. I love you. Bye.